lost you. I don't understand what you're saying.
Nothing, Grandpa.
You said go live.
I said we're gonna go live, Grandpa.
Oh, you said we're going live.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
we're live now.
Yeah. We are?
We got to fix this internet situation, Grandpa.
What's wrong? What do you mean?
We got to get you off this T-Mobile internet.
Oh.
Yeah. Sure. Let me make sure we straight. Are we on here? All right, cool. So people want to talk to us. All right, Grandpa. So episode 110.
Mm-hmm.
You know we here? Can you hear?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear us?
Hear what?
Hear us. All right, Grandpa. So we on the show. We live.
Yeah.
I'm saying, can? All right, that's cool. Let's see here.
You lost me.
I can't hear us on the. Are we muted? No, we're not muted. Hello? No, this is picking up sound. So something is. I can't hear. I can't hear the show. Grandpa,
mm-hmm.
is your sound on?
You what?
I can't hear us talking on the thing.
Oh.
How is the sound working? How do you normally do it?
Well, it's coming out the laptop. And
no, it's coming out my phone right here.
Oh, that's coming on your phone?
Yeah. Oh, you done turned it off. All right, let's see here.
I don't know.
Oh, you took us off the TV screen.
Well, I was trying to get some sound here.
Mary, okay, Mary's back. Okay, we back on here. Are we back on here?
I don't know, but the sound is up here.
The sound is up where? Let me see.
I don't know how to do it though.
Oh, what happened? But you always doing it. You had me. You got Mary. Okay, extended. Let me see. All right, hold on. It might be one of these options. Just pressing buttons.
What is that?
Just pressing buttons. Oh, okay. Is it attached to your headphones right now?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna turn the Bluetooth off.
My headphones cut off. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I turned the Bluetooth off. All right, so what are we doing? We gonna do this so many times. So they can clearly hear us, because I can hear us talking. Grandpa,
mm-hmm.
They can hear us talking.
Who can hear us talking?
The people watching us.
Who, Pooh Bear?
No, like whoever's watching us on the show right now. We're streaming live. It's still streaming.
Oh, see, you lost me. I don't know what's going on.
No, I said okay. So we're live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why we can't hear ourselves through that laptop. Here's Auntie.
Well, maybe. Oh, look at that.
Oh, well, all right. That was my fault.
What was your fault?
So I didn't know what was going on. The laptop didn't hear us because I don't know, but we can hear you. Can you hear us, Auntie?
Yes, sir. I can hear y'all. Hey, Pops.
Which one you want to try first, Grandpa? So I got Grandpa a few different things today because we're live. We got some Vipera.
Oh.
This is Rose Dolish with sweet. It's a sweet red wine. We're trying wine today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Classing up the episode.
Oh, like you trying to go craft or something.
Yeah, he I don't know what he doing with you, Pops.
Yeah, I don't know.
Today we are here. This is 7% alcohol, y'all. And it says it's a Rosso Dulce sweet red wine. I'm pretty sure I read that wrong. Emilia IGT, delicately sweet and slightly fizzy.
And slightly fizzy. Okay, that's fancy.
Well, I got the same thing here.
We got glasses too.
We got glasses too.
We about to pour this up. Let me open that for you, Grandpa. What you got, Auntie?
So today I have it's a local brew by Revolution here in Chicago. It is a DDH It's called DDH Cashmere Hero. It's a DDH Hazy IPA, 7.8% ABV.
Okay.
So DDH is double dry hopped. Okay, so we're gonna see about this.
We cut a deviating from beer. It still look like no beer to me.
It's something different, Grandpa. We're trying something else today.
He said it's a wine or some Pops.
Yeah, it's from this black-owned like wine shop.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta say, this smells good. Oh, look at that. That's lighter than I thought it would be.
Double bag spread.
Yeah. I guess I'm on the wrong side of the camera.
What are you talking wrong side of the camera? It's all right.
Bill over there.
No, this is the first time ever. Don't drink it yet, Grandpa.
Okay.
First time ever, Grandpa trying wine on the show. What is your pre-ranking of wine?
Give it a taste.
You know what your pre-rank? What you think it's going to be?
I don't know. Maybe 4.
Maybe a 4. Okay.
I'm getting away from beer, so it can't go up.
It will not go up. Watch him love it.
Well, try it. Try it.
Right?
You took a sip.
I give it a 4.5.
A 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a stage.
Pops being nice.
Let me run and grab me a beer. I'm double vaxxed now. Let me
Hold on. This isn't too bad. I don't know why Grandpa gave this a 4. This is actually good.
Yeah, but
What type of beer? What type of wine?
It's got 7% alcohol in it too.
yeah, but it still don't taste like no beer.
It ain't beer, Pops, it's wine.
I know. I'm just saying. I saw some beer over here on the other side of that camera.
Let's see. So I'm gonna pre-rate this
Which one is that?
at the Revolution at a 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Smells doggone tasty. Do I smell pineapple?
Mm.
Okay then. I'm gonna go to a Pops. Don't pass out now. But this might be a 7.25.
Auntie said she's giving that 7.25.
I said, what is that she drinking?
It's called a Revolution.
The Revolution.
No,
Oh.
Revolution is the brewery. It's a double dry hopped Cashmere Hero. So Revolution loves to do different types of heroes. So you see anti-hero and all that stuff. That comes from Revolution.
Oh,
man, this is some good stuff.
What you rank it, nephew?
Huh?
Rate. What you rate yours?
I'll give this a 7.5. This is pretty good. This might even be.
He said your taste buds are trash.
This might move up to an 8. This might move up to an 8.
An 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Pop said. Pop said Joshua.
I might have to save one of these cans for Ashley so she can try this one when I get back to the crib.
You better. You better.
Hey, I got my magnet just in case just see if I'm activated just yet.
Man, you better hope that magnet don't stick to you live on this show right now.
So what's funny is after he got the first shot, he was acting silly. He said that and it stuck to his skin and he freaked out, but it was just because it was the skin to skin. Oh my gosh, you are such a big baby. Y'all, so this is the thing.
So Uncle Pooh Bear also has the mark of the beast like me.
Right.
Oh,
So, Pop, a question for you.
He got
his second shot.
Oh, he got a second shot.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Pop, when you went and got your second shot, who did you go with?
With Hank?
Oh, Hank took you?
Yeah, he took me down to the Veterans Hospital.
Oh, okay. That makes sense though.
Down there, yeah.
Do you know, okay, so how far is the Veterans Hospital from you, Pops?
About 20 miles from here.
Okay, good. That makes sense.
Right down there on Woodward.
That a son would want to drive his 91-year-old dad to 20 miles to go get his shot.
Yeah.
I had to drive your son around the corner to get his shot because he thought he was going to do something to him.
Hey, man. They say it right there when you read the paperwork, when you take the shot, it says people have been known to faint.
That's why they make you sit there for 10 to 15 minutes to monitor you, and then you drive on home. I told you stop that before I don't check on you for real. Pops, I had to drive your son around the corner, literally around the corner.
Oh, yeah, you just made him walk around the corner.
Only reason why I did is because baby boy went with him. So I said, I'm driving my baby.
Oh,
if I'd have walked, I'd have kept on down the street to the bar.
Well, you done got. How you feel, Uncle Pooh? You gained superpowers or anything? Have you lost your mind?
He never had his mind.
You know what? You know, Uncle Pooh, bro, you might want to watch out though. Uncle Pooh, you might want to watch out though. You do look a little lighter since you took that second shot.
Yeah. I'll get my Sammy Sosa on,
huh?
What is that? Reveal Lago?
Right.
Reveal Lago.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Ain't that good? I like it.
Yeah, man. But y'all should look up this Vipra. That's this ain't bad.
Okay.
If you can find it out there. It was at this black owned wine club place downtown Detroit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I was just like, let me stop by here to change the pace for Grandpa, see how he feels about it.
Yeah, I just saw the title for today's show. I was like, what's today's title? Y'all are hilarious. So what we talking about other than your uncle being a big baby?
Well, I told Hank, he said he might come on, but I was just like, now that we all got the mark of the beast officially in the family, we all on one accord now.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no going back.
I ain't hitting my second shot. I might not go.
We all going down the ship together. Ain't no half stepping. We in it.
We all gonna go in 6 months for our third shot, and then in another 4 months for our fourth shot.
Hey man, I got my vaccine card. I'm good. They gave me that piece of paper. I'm invincible now.
Wait till they call you and say, "Hey, you need a third. You need a booster."
Your first shot.
It says I got vaccinated. Man, you would think these vaccine cards would be like high-end plastic or something with a chip in it. It's just a piece of paper.
Yeah,
it's a piece of paper that you can easily do anything.
I say we fly to New York or New Orleans, somewhere where they're requiring you to have your vax card to enter in the buildings. And every time they ask us, we just smack them in the forehead with it.
So that reminds me. So last weekend, y'all, I took Jael out. I was like, I want to start doing my mommy son dates again. So Jael and I went and got some sushi, and he got a cocktail. They didn't card him. And I thought that was interesting because he's only 21. But then we went to the liquor store afterwards because he wanted to buy some tequila. They didn't card him, but he was so disappointed. He was like, I've been waiting all this time to turn 21 just so I could show my ID when they ask for it. And don't nobody ask me for my ID. I was like, that's what you get for having all that facial hair. And for drinking with your mama. He look old as hell. And you drinking with your mama. So what you expect?
Well, to be fair, Auntie, because he looks so old, he might think you were his mom. They might think you were his mama. They might think you were his lady or something. Y'all said nothing.
Go, youngin.
Be my little sugar dad, my little sugar baby.
Hey, now, I mean, these older women now, they will grab a young man up. There's some life lessons you can learn from that. I remember a few times when I was in DC that it happened to me. I'm telling you, these older women, they will find you, they'll pick you up. I remember they would hit me with some game like, I can tell you got a good future. Like it's so
oh, that's a good one there.
Oh, child.
I'm like, tell me anything, lady.
Yes, ma'am, I do. As a D.I. Cole said, he want a lady that still wear a slip.
Hey man.
He said these girls don't even know what a slip is.
This one lady, I've dated a few older women, but the oldest difference I've dated was, I think, 20 years. This lady was in her 40s, and I was like 23. And I remember this. It's only the last couple of weeks. This was just dalliance. I remember every time she came over, she would bring like food, like she would bring groceries, like, and she was like, dude, it was wild. Like, older women be like, they be like trying to live ritzy in your houses and like, like this is how I'm like.
She came over like, I'm not about to starve like you
right.
young people.
Yeah, I mean like actual like 2 big hands of groceries, like vegetables and like stuff. I'm like, she was coming to cook and stuff. I'm like, this is for real. I'm like, okay.
They say the young girls like short sending pictures, like sending nudes, but them old women, they send a picture of the plate they just cooked. Come on over here and get you something to eat. They got to send a picture of the greens, the sweet potatoes, the yam, all that other stuff. They ain't got time to be showing those skin.
One of my cousin's older friends in Maryland, I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows who she is. One of her friends was like trying to holler at me. She used to send me like I would say pseudo nudes. Like she would send me pictures of herself in bathing suits. And I'd be like, oh, okay. This is what they do in the 80s. All right. Like the early 80s.
Polaroid.
Well, shoot, Pop's got a little young girl sending voicemails to friends to his grandbaby. Like, come on now.
Hey, I'm not mad at Grandpa. He still got the pool like that. They out here looking for him.
Yeah, Pops, that's what you get for diving and getting out the pool all glistening. Sort of how fit you are.
What happened to
I'm sending Uncle Hank the invite.
Oh, okay.
So, Pops, is that wine getting any better yet? Because Joshua tearing it up. He drinking it all the way up, and you sort of babysitting.
Yeah, well, Joshua like his wine. I like my beer. You know?
Well, no, I mean, I like them both, but I'm like, this is actually good. I like this.
Yeah.
Nephew, did you say you had a couple things for y'all to try?
Yeah, I got a bag down here.
Oh, okay. Well, you might want to pour his into yours and let him get something he likes, because he don't like that.
Let me show you other stuff we got. We got this other thing called Hanya, which is like
Do you have any beer?
This is a plum sake.
Do you have any beer?
No. We out here trying stuff today. This is the trying episode. What's this Friday? And I got this River Salt's Amber, which is a wine that was made in whiskey barrels.
That sounds good.
So we out here. We're adding stuff to our game right now.
Went from the beer tasting show to the wine tasting show.
Yeah, but we untitled beer ranking show. Okay. Now
Signed up for beer.
Wow. Here's Uncle Hank.
Hey,
Hey.
Good folks.
Shut it down.
There it is. You have overcome, for I am here.
Hey, bro.
What's going on?
Everything, you look good. That blue looks nice on you.
Why, thank you.
Uncle Hank kept his word. He said Uncle Hank kept his word. He said, "Till my whole family's vaccinated, I never come back on the show."
That's right.
Well, I ain't got it. I ain't got it, Hank.
You better get it before you get it.
That sounds like bullhorn for Black Dynamite. You better get it before you get it.
Chris only half vax right now. She's a half vaxxer.
Dang.
Oh, really? Now you gonna talk trash?
Yeah, I'm on the other side, not double vax ready. You know what I mean?
I can't stand black folks, boy. I tell you.
Hank, come get your brother. I told Dude to hide all the pillows in the house because I'm gonna mess around and smother Pooh if he keep all whining and talking about this doggone shot. He just gonna be sitting there and just gonna get the pillow. Just shut up. Shut up.
Uncle Pooh Bear is a pure capitalist. Like last week, he was just like, the vaccine's the devil. This week, I can't wait to sell these vaccines flashcards.
You know he's gonna
Every
have
black
them.
person who ever banned a vaccine is going to be in this next deck, y'all.
If I can get in,
one of his cards gonna say, "If that thing get on you, you're through."
look, if I can get in on the vaccine wave, I definitely would, buddy. Let me tell you.
Dude,
I don't know who's making money in this country, but it's somebody making it with that vaccine, boy.
That's right. Moderna.com, baby.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I was looking at the stock last year, like before like it got the approval, it was like $67 or something. And I was like, that's way too high. Man, it's like $4.80 now.
Yep.
Yeah. Blew that one, boy.
Yeah. I always blow it. I be like,
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, where's Pop?
He's right here.
Oh,
You got a fight.
No,
See everybody?
I'm going in the shadows.
Oh, okay.
Like it's broad daylight.
No, my phone is messed up. I dropped it, and part of my screen is totally black, right? And it's just
That's that Apple.
over the whole screen.
That's that apple.
Dad was in
Yeah.
the
I'm
shadows.
I caught a virus from Crystal phone.
They be texting those androids.
I know it. I'm like,
Uncle Hank, can't you just tell one of your employees to give you their phone?
No, man, I don't want to mess it because most of them got androids, man. I don't want to get the bug.
Team Android forever. Now what?
See, that's that A variant.
What was it? Monday, I saw the news that Pfizer got the full FDA approval, and in the commercial I was watching was Uncle Hank doing this to me. It was just like
Yo, what's up, Pop?
You know that with the Pfizer, they giving the homeless $200 to take that shot.
Oh hell, I ain't got no address.
I thought about becoming homeless.
Let me go get my pops and go hang out on Woodward. Hell, yeah.
Pops, go do some yard work, get all dusty and dirty, and go in and be like, this how I live every day.
If I had known that the grandpa's plan, I would have dressed even more bummy. We could have walked down Michigan Ave with a little metal can and got us $400 today.
Hey.
Oh, we gotta do better than that. We gotta do like in New York, give them a little street program, you know.
Oh, Grandpa, I don't know.
A little.
Pop, you gonna break dance for him?
What you call that? We have to do a little.
Soft shoe.
We actually might make more money if we saw you break dance, Grandpa.
Yeah,
Then we got the
break
shot.
dance. Break dance.
Can y'all imagine Grandpa trying to do the robot and then go into a spin on Michigan Ave?
He will get all the money in my car if I see Pop breakdancing on the corner. I am there. I am there for it. And then I'm gonna tell everybody to come support.
Hey,
Pop's gonna give you a little soft shoe.
That's
Right.
Oh, now you talk. Soft shoe. Somebody say soft shoe.
Soft shoe.
Hey, Crystal, if you see Pop break dancing, right? Go to the hospital. You got it.
I'm on deck.
You got it.
That's you tweaking. Like
That's the name of it. Break dancing.
Break down.
Break down, yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, shoot. In Chicago, they put a whole performance. They be out there, the light hit red. Everybody come out in the middle of the street. They drumming, they dancing, they do all types of stuff. I'm like, go ahead.
I ain't giving you no money, but I appreciate it.
I will get a baby some money.
I ain't giving nobody jack.
I'll do that.
With the kids. I always tell this story. I not the story, but I always let it be though. I told
you gonna
Chris,
say it?
What? Yeah, I'll say it. I don't give white people no charity. They be out on the corner. I ain't giving them nothing, bro. You had all that white skin, all that opportunity and privilege. You pissed it away. I ain't going. I ain't giving it to you. Anybody else? Indian, Eastern Indian, Asian. I'll give anybody else anything. But we in here in America. If I was in Africa and there was a white dude on the corner, I might give him some. Right. He probably had a disadvantage. But in America, nah, buddy, you blew that.
Hey, he is not lying.
I don't
Uncle Pooh, see, this reminds me of this one stand-up comedian's joke. He said, a white man's luck in America should be no worse than a fast food restaurant's shift manager. Like, you should be able to walk into any fast food restaurant, put on a shirt, and be like, I'm shift manager now.
I'm shift manager. I mean, shift manager, you can pay your bills, you can stay at the homeless shelter or something, fam. Like,
yo, wow.
Yeah. Chris say, you gonna say it? Yeah, I said that. She know
I'm serious. So serious too. We'll pull up to the light and they be sitting there, he be looking at me like, you already know. I'm like, I know. But everybody else here roll down that window. But with them,
yeah, when we came down to your house.
Yeah, we came down there.
It was one on the corner. I was like,
was it nah player?
Nah, player. In Detroit, y'all done took back over Detroit and you out here asking. I ain't going. Man. Every opportunity in the world. And you look, now I'm just talking trash.
But Uncle Hank said,
yo,
Uncle Hank's like, not in my facility. Our security's too good to have homeless too
Yeah,
close.
yeah, no.
It was
right
around
off the highway.
that on the block here.
Yeah, it was off the highway down about a mile or so away.
Man, when they walk past, one of them big punch bags come out and just punch them and knock them away from the entrance. It was like, nah, player, you can't come up in here.
Man.
Not up in here.
Hey, you know what?
I'm not gonna say.
We're gonna start, instead of asking for ID, we're gonna ask for your FICO score.
Can't even come up in here.
I'm not gonna say where Uncle Hank live at. Where Uncle Hank live at a nice part of Detroit where the security, there's separate gates of entry. The first gate and then the other gates, but like each gate has like people who are strapped. They got people behind them who got the body armor on. Like if you hesitate with your license or ID, you might not wake up. It might be canceled Christmas.
So the reason I'm in that community, I'm part of the witness protection program. So I need to get on this call because I don't know who the hell gonna see it.
I know that Negro from 84.
You know what?
You ain't know your brother was a rat, man. I'm a rat.
You ain't got the vaccine. She ain't got the vaccine. I'm branding you all out.
They asked me would I cooperate. I said, sir, it all started when I was 3. I gave him the whole story, baby.
I told Kenny not to do it.
I told on Daddy. I told on Mama. I told on everybody.
Oh my goodness.
I got to jump on the call. I just want to jump on here and say hello.
All right, man.
All right, love you guys.
Pops, hey,
Oh, Hank's leaving, Grandpa. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
I gotta go to work.
Hear what he was saying.
Hey, unlike you people, I have a job.
Hey, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What do you think we do? You working?
Grandpa said we work. This is a real program.
They got sponsors and everything. Boom.
Yeah, man, y'all those people on the other side. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you.
Yeah.
Hey man, we've been having like 2 to 3 dedicated viewers this whole time.
We out here killing it, man.
Shout out to them.
What's
Exactly.
that name that we trying to get on? What's his name?
Oh, I gotta find him. He was last episode. He might pop up on here. Let me see.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all.
All right, see, bro.
Thanks for coming on over, Hank.
All right,
You kept his promise. The family got the shot. He was like, I'll be back on.
It's safe.
So it's funny, y'all. Well,
Look at him. He's trying to figure out how to hang up this phone.
So it's funny, when we first got on, your uncle didn't have his beer because he came in from a shop. He said, should I even drink beer? I don't know. Maybe I'll just have water. Oh, scary stuff.
I thought about that when after I got my shot. Now, just like, you know what? If it's going to kill me, I might as well go out and slightly inebriated.
Go out in style, eh?
Go out in style. But you know what? Now that we done finished the Vipra, let's go try this Hanya or whatever. This is a Japanese.
Pops ain't finished his yet. Nephew, look how much Pops got left. Pops does not like that. Go get him another glass.
That's gonna be all right. This one is 12.5% alcohol, and it has flavors of plum, and it finished with spicy pepper.
That sounds good. Is Ashley there?
No, we at Grandpa's house.
Yeah, somebody might need to drive you home. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm drinking water and stuff in between, and I'm not leaving anytime soon.
I was gonna say he gonna hang out.
Yeah, I got here. I'm just chilling out for a little bit, and my mama got my son until like after 5, so I can't even leave for a while.
Oh, cool.
So
how you gonna start drinking before your granddaddy?
I'm pouring only half of it in here.
But you gonna start drinking it before he ready to drink? You need some etiquette, nephew.
I'm just letting you breathe.
He left him half. Did you see that?
You gotta let it breathe for a second.
You pour 91s first. Oh, Pops is struggling to take that down. Look at his Pop's face. Look at Pop's face.
Knock it out so we can have this next one.
Pops, you are a G. Pops does not like that at all. No, he ain't finished it.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not. I'm looking at it.
Look, take it down, Grandpa. Show him you still got it.
Oh my gosh.
Knock it out. Knock it out. That's right. That's right.
Slap your grandbaby upside the head for bringing you that. Pop him upside his head real quick. Say, boy, don't ever bring that over here again.
All right, we're going to try this one now, Grandpa. We're going to try this one now.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Now, this one right here. This one's 12.5% alcohol, Grandpa. What is your pre-ranking?
You could at least rinse out the glass with some water.
4.75. This one is really.
It looked more like beer. I went up a notch.
Okay.
That's sake. That's sake.
Oh, sake? Okay. Yeah, I was over in Japan. They used to call them regiment. I go and get me a regiment. That was
Yeah,
one of them big bottles of sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.7. We'll give it a taste. Give it a taste.
I'm not a big sake fan. I like soju, but I'm not a fan of sake. Oh, look at Pop's face. Oh, that one was worse. Look at him. Oh.
Okay.
I'm trying to give it a rating there.
Whoa. Trying.
It blunted the rating out.
Oh, okay. So I'm going. Let me see.
Pops, which is worse, that or the beer that me and Pooh drink?
Oh, the beer that what?
That me and Pooh drink.
Ooh.
The one.
Oh, yeah. They related.
Wow, this is
they related.
No, this is something different. This is a little. It's sweet, but it tastes it. The kick to it is like cinnamon. This is definitely a small batch type of thing. You don't drink a lot of this. Like it's definitely a niche. Like
So you should have poured that whole glass then, huh?
It was a small amount. Grandpa, you okay?
Get some water.
Woo. Grandpa, hold on.
Get some water.
I'll be right back.
It gotta be something in the little fridge.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just want it.
Wait, is that hot that you're gonna go outside?
Well, that went down. It must have went down the wrong pipe or something.
Okay.
Nephew,
I'm good.
are you in the middle of something, nephew? Why are you trying to kill Pops on the air?
Nobody, don't do that. Don't do that.
If he stepped out of the dungeon upstairs, the furnace, boy, that must have been rough. Let's go get some Bud Light Platinum now.
You said get him some Bud Light Platinum.
Let's sit down with some Bud Light Platinum, man.
Yeah.
You all right, Pops?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my goodness.
Joshua, you about to get attacked because you know how many fans Pops got, and somebody trying to hurt they boo. Ooh.
I know your whatever happened to your friend who what your friend say when that lady sent that voicemail to Grandpa live on the air?
She said, "Who talking to my boo? She better back up." That's what she said.
Tell her to come on the show. Why she's scared? Grandpa here. Why she ain't show up on the show?
Well, she can't because she married.
Oh, wait a minute. So this is a different level. There's some creeping going on.
She like watching Pops from afar. She said that's a boo. That's a baby.
We got the friend of the show and extended family member OG Troy.
Yo.
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Hey, what's happening, bro?
Good. I don't know what I just saw you post on IG the other day, and I was like, he's out there living life.
You follow me on Instagram? I got to be able to follow you.
I follow everybody on the show.
We always follow our guest socials.
Yeah, what's your Instagram? Put y'all Instagrams in the chat because I just kind of be watching y'all show from quietly when I'm traveling or around. I just like just the family aspect of getting together. In the live documentation, we can look back at this, 10 years from now, and it'd be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, look how skinny I was. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you missed it. Nephew just tried to kill Pops. Gave him some sake with cinnamon in it.
I was here.
Pops had to step out.
Oh, you saw it.
I was here. I was just on the outside looking at it. Like, come on, I got to keep Pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go get him some Bud Light Platinum.
Yeah. But I was now we got the OG on with the family. So everybody finally broke down and got the shot. How did you ever get it? Or you abstaining for now, brother?
No, I doubled up.
Oh, you doubled up?
Yeah, I was
Double
doing too
back
much moving
dose.
around. I was too much traveling. I was, and then like when I was out in LA on the set, I had to test every 48 hours. It was just my justification, the way I move around, and I was getting sick in airports before COVID. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and jump on this thing and keep my mask. I got my mask. My uncle bought me one of them old people, man. Here it is right here. My uncle bought me the one I was supposed to wear on my neck.
The elderly love a lanyard.
Yeah, man. It had the commercial, and it got the copper one. I had shoes. So yeah, man. I don't know if it's just the media. Being in the media, you see how the media works, and it's just driving what I'm supposed to be thinking. And I was like, man, like I got the vaccine, I'm cool. Then you got the Delta variant. Like, oh my God. I think we did open up too fast, though.
Yes, we did.
I agree.
Yes, we did.
Way too fast. And I think it became too much theater. I mean, for people who say they don't care if you got the shot or not, it seems like people care. You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants to be on one side. It's what everyone's supposed to feel like they're the smartest person in the room, as opposed to just, if you don't care, if you feel like you know something and that's what you know, then live by that. That's if you really standing on it, but people don't really want to stand on it. They want to stand on you.
Yeah. For me, man, I was like, when I was in the military, I took every vaccination to go to Africa, to Europe. I ain't go any of those places. And they lined us up and they just shoot us. Bam, bam, bam. I took every vaccination to get into school. You know what I'm saying? Smallpox, chickenpox, pox, whatever. It's like, it didn't kill my parents, and they 80. So I'm saying, it ain't going to kill me.
So which branch were you?
I was in the best branch, the one where you had to be very smart.
Oh my, Air Force.
Aim high, baby. Aim high.
That's the golf club, golf resorts.
They teased us. They said we rode bicycles.
She served in the Army, right? Aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks smarter than that.
When I heard you say that, though, I always tell them I've been telling folks they shot us up with so much stuff in basic training. I don't even know what the hell we were taking.
I have no idea.
We were getting two shots at a time. Like I got 4 shots in less than 30 seconds. Walked in, 2 people shot me with guns. Walked to the other side of the room, 2 more people shot me with guns. Then they told me to go in the chapel and put my head down for 30 minutes. And I got whatever was dripping out my arm and blood, and I'm sitting there with my head down for 30 minutes. So like my brother says, my brother's Marine. Yeah, we probably vaccinated from everything. We probably immune to everything with all the shit that they gave us.
Hey, look, I probably got chips. I got all the chips. If people say, "Oh man, they go put a chip in your body," I got every chip from when I was in the service. They know where I'm at. So I feel like we don't know what's going on, right? But what I am seeing is people who are out of shape or have underlying conditions. If they don't have a vaccine, they dying. The ones with the vaccine, it's kind of like they recover, and I want to be on the recovery side.
Yeah. So
I will say this, because I actually had COVID in April, and I didn't even know I had it. Like it just came and went, right?
Yeah.
When I got the shot, I was down for like 2 days. I'm like, damn, I just had COVID again. That's just me, because I was fortunate enough not to deal with like everything else. Because like I'm not like a bodybuilder or nothing, but I do work out and I try to take care of myself, take my vitamins, which that can help you. That doesn't make you immune. It can help you. And thankfully, that I think that helped me. But man, this shot was no joke, man. Like my joints were hurting. I was tired.
Hush up, because your uncle gonna be acting like that tomorrow. So
not to you. My uncle got the same genes as me.
I just got the shot last hour.
Uncle, I'm telling you, Uncle, you about to be going through a hard. You about to go through a hardship. You about to be going through a hardship.
He gonna go through that hardship under that doggone pillow.
I didn't get any.
I didn't have any issues.
Did y'all hear that?
They gave me the shot. It was like I hadn't had no shot.
Thank you. 91 years old.
I just want y'all to know my magnet not sticking yet. So this shit right. I don't think they did it right.
Shut up.
It ain't sticking. That's a big magnet too.
Pops, Please teach your little baby boy how to be a man and tell him to take that doggone shot and keep rolling like a Freddie Taylor, the Freddie Taylor that he is. He up
I ain't
there.
got nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove. Okay. Hey, y'all got me drinking beer fresh off the shot, but I'm double vax ready now. I'm ready now.
Shut up.
Hey, Troy, man. So you said you were doing stuff in LA. I heard, man, like California is always like a different country. Like, you know, I lived there a couple years and like their laws and everything real different. But like I heard they're taking stuff extreme and out there. Like, like they'll lock down quick in California.
When I was out there, they shut right back down. It was open, and then they said, "Nah, man, we're going back to the mask." So the mask mandate now it's back in Texas too, but like some of the places, this is Republican state, so some of the places I go to, it say it's a choice. You know, but in California, it was like, man, you got to put that mask on. And then like, so my son was on a TV show, shameless plug. It's called Alter Ego. It comes on Fox September 12th, and he's a musician, and so everyone had to test who was in there. So I was there, and they said if you get 3 COVID tests, they shut the whole production down. So it's really messing with the money. Say it again.
1 or 2 words.
Alter Ego on Fox is the IG. Hold on.
Okay, that's all one word.
Yeah, Alter Ego on Fox. I think it is Alter Ego on Fox. Yeah, and it's like a show like kind of like The Masked Singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out, find that show, y'all. Watch it. Support the family.
Yeah, but hold on. Talking about support the family, I've been following urban intellectuals for years.
Oh,
that's crazy.
I have. When I looked in there, I was like, wait a minute. I know that username, and I think I got on it. It was like a Let me see. Let me go look at it. And I'll tell you exactly what made me remember it. It was like it was a like a how can I put it? Because I interacted with you too. It was a like something you were teaching. Like it was like some video series you were doing maybe a year or so ago, pre-pandemic. Let me see.
Was it
Once
the
I see
tax
that.
one?
Oh, wait, was it about like Black Fridays?
It was that, or it was like a school, or it was like a curriculum.
Okay, yeah, we did challenges. I did like daily lessons, all types of stuff.
Yeah, man. I thought that was pretty dope.
What's up, man? I appreciate
I thought that was dope. It's small world, man.
Yeah, it is.
Small
Yeah.
world. I'm looking at it now. It'll jog my memory.
You
If I
probably
see
got to
it.
scroll back.
Yeah, because I'm only the June. You post a lot. I don't post a lot. I need to do more. But like they say, the cobbler's kids had no shoes. You know what I mean?
come on.
Yeah. Busy working. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to drop off here in a minute. I got another call to get on. But I'm saying I really enjoy this because, for me, I'm the family like documentarian, like taking the pictures and bringing the pictures back up. I like interview elders, and then after they pass, I send that to that part of the family. And so just seeing this level of documentation is super exciting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, whether no one tunes in or not, it's not about the audience. It's more about just being able to have these conversations. We can peek back on these conversations because we are getting older, if we're lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the greater part of what you're saying is just like how they talk, like, I love watching like histories and documentaries and stuff like that about stuff that happened a long time ago from what people understand. I think the internet and video cameras allow us to make our own history so that when people look back, at least some of us are going to have enough of it where they'll be like, well, this is actually what it was like, as opposed to somebody who was outside of our community trying to tell our history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
Every race, every group, big or small, always had some form of scripture or documentation to talk about their day-to-day life. It wasn't all religion. It was like, well, they have farmers' almanacs because they wrote down what crops are good at what time of year and how the rains were, just like so future generations can understand to look out for signs. And this is great. I mean, Grandpa was fortunate to not fortunate. I was fortunate to be with Grandpa where he was like, hey, I want to do this with you. Because at first he was just like, we on the internet, people can see me, but then he was just like, hey, this is too bad.
Yeah, no doubt. And I live in Dallas, right? And things are changing real fast here. And I've only been here 15 years, right? But there used to be like, say, this exit entrance onto this freeway where they cover that entrance. And like I always tell people, like if there was no one who was here to tell you, you would not know that we used to get on the freeway right here. You know what I'm saying? Or we used to exit right here, or this freeway cut through this neighborhood. Like I went to Tulsa, and the thing that they use to divide Black communities from the rest of them is freeways and highways. And I watched that even here in Dallas. And so unless it's someone like Pops or me, now that I'm getting older, is saying no, that's not how it was. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, Sean, we had that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, before you go, I want you to speak on that real quick, because we actually talked about this like last year. How there's a freeway in Dallas that's basically like a big wall. Like isn't like it's like, because it used to be a Black community, a major Black community there, and then they built this huge freeway, which is like what's 8 lanes or something crazy.
Yeah. And it's now called Uptown.
It completely separates this part of Dallas, which is mainly a Black community, from like downtown Dallas. Like you can't walk across the street anymore to get to downtown. You have to have a car. Now
the good news is they're building a bridge, building a platform park. So now they're lowering the freeway and they're building a park over the top to connect Oak Cliff, where I live, with Bishop Arts. That's the reason I moved over here. So this area is going to gentrify in about 2 to 3 years, right? And you know what happens when Black folks get a nickel over bill money? They go run out there where the white folks are. Then the white folks do an end around and come and get all the cheap property. And so we found this property that was 3 miles from downtown, cheap. And, you know, the white folks was looking at it, bought it from another Black couple who were younger, and they could have got more if they would have went with the white folks. But I just went to them and said, hey, listen, let us be the anchor tenant in this area. Let us, you know, you're going to make less, but we're going to come over here. We're not going to complain about the music. We're not going to run the people off. And 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to look like geniuses, right? But back to what you're talking about, there are several areas that were like freedmen communities where, and partially because we didn't understand land ownership or even value things that close to downtown, because everybody would start moving to the suburbs. Like where you live, the center of the city probably used to be where the factories were, you know what I'm saying? Where the railroads came in. Well, now that's where the best real estate is. And we got tricked into moving 20 and 30 miles out. And then, you know, now we can't afford to live in inner city. I could walk to downtown Dallas and be there in 30 minutes.
Hey man, that's some good info. I like what you said about freedmen though, because like, you know, we might have to count you back on, because like we all, like when we talk about as a community, people how they label themselves, there's so many different ways people call themselves what they do now. Like I didn't heard ADOS, I didn't heard B1, I didn't heard FBA, I didn't heard freedmen, and like it's all these different groups and things just trying to decide on what is this, Grandpa?
Once in a Great City, a Detroit story.
Wow. I bet you that book is incredible.
This book on Detroit. But the thing what I'm getting at is Black Bottom was where Black people got cheated, got robbed of some land.
Yeah.
Anytime you got land on the river, especially the Detroit River, it's worth some money. They come in there with that development, and they almost took the land. Kept 1 or 2 people held out, you know, but the rest of them gave their land away, you know, for a few dollars more, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
that's a big deal, man. I just watched
all this down there now. You got to be a millionaire to buy that property down in there now, you know. They almost got it for nothing. That was Black Bottom, and you've heard of Black Bottom in Detroit. And the freeway done the same thing. They come down through that, wiped out the Black businesses where if you wanted to go to the store, you had to go down and find something to cross the freeway, you know. Yeah.
And then they'll take it by eminent domain. So they'll take it by taxes. They'll take it by eminent domain. They'll go and buy out some of the smaller stakeholders. Because what happened is like say if we was all real cousins, right? And I live in Texas and you guys are in Michigan. And my family doesn't know about the land that we've owned in Michigan. We're totally disconnected from that land. And there are investors who will come and buy me out because I'm the grandson of someone who was in that ownership group. I just watched it on Vice. And they'll buy a small stake and then force the sale of that land. And so, man, we have to really get smart and better understanding on land ownership. And speaking of Freeman, right before I leave, we just bought 2 lots in a couple years ago in an area that was the Freeman community in Dallas. And the problem for me is we have to build something that looks like what that community was. So we got to basically build a row house. You know what I'm saying? So the way we have to do is we have to go into our city councils and say, hey, look, we don't want to build slave quarters over here. You know what I'm saying? Because the people who are going to the city hall meetings and going to the zoning meetings, they're the ones who are doing the laws. And then we want to complain that the man is messing over us. We got to educate ourselves and get our elected officials to understand that, you know, we want to maintain ownership of the areas that are traditionally ours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
man. That sounds great, man. If you ever get some more time to come back on and talk about that, please do.
Every time I see you, I'm ping you. So y'all take care, man. Good to see everybody. Right. See you, Pops. Urban Intellectuals. Fitness is not a game.
Well,
no,
have a good one, man.
So it's interesting. I pulled up Black Bottom because I hadn't heard of Black Bottom, and just looking at the pictures, it just like wow, like this just looks like home. It's like East St. Louis. Like this was a whole community. I had never even heard of it.
I did a good job being quiet because that whole conversation is like really the crux of like one of our series that we're putting up.
That's exactly what I thought as soon as I opened this up. I said, "Oh,
yeah." Literally, Black Bottom. I was just working with the illustrator today because we just illustrated Black Bottom for this particular series. We're like literally talking about this. So the thing is like,
don't say nothing you can't say if you sign paperwork.
Nah, I own the company. I say what I want to say.
No, that's what making sure, man. I don't know.
No,
I know you're energetic, man.
The project that we're putting together is called Beyond Black Wall Street, right? Because most people just know about Black Wall Street, Tulsa, and it was dope. But we actually had a lot of economic ecosystems around the country, right? And so we just really wanted to highlight that in all these other areas. And the Black Bottom is one of those areas that we're going for. But it became apparent that while doing the research, when we wanted to find prosperous Black economic centers in America, all you had to do was look for the riots, look for the destruction, look for opportunities where they burn down the city or they eminent domain property to run highways through it, or they raised the tax base like just crazy, or they just flat took it, right? They just flat out took it, either legally or illegally. Every time you find that situation, when you back up beyond the ashes, you find that it was a thriving Black economic center. This country ain't shit, man. I'm telling you, they just consistently done what they always do. When you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, they burn your boots. They do it every single time. And I just don't understand. I still don't understand why we just keep wanting to involve them in everything that we're doing. They just never done nothing.
Was that segment on the news the other day talking about Malcolm X's house? Was that your people that tagged you in, Uncle Boo?
Oh, I missed it. You tagged me in something?
It was on Instagram. One of my friends had posted about how in the news they're talking about Malcolm X's house in Inkster and like how they're doing like a project or someone there. So the dude speaking on there, was that the dude you're working with?
That's got to be him. He went dark on me. I haven't followed up with him. We were inside the company because we're just trying to raise free money for him, right? He was like, "Oh, I guess they don't want no free money." Like he just like stopped talking. I don't know what happened. So hopefully, I was hoping that they continued with the project and they were doing well. But you said you tagged Urban Intellectuals?
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago. But I mean, anyway, I saw it. I was like, "Oh, cool! This must be what you were talking about."
Yeah, it's got to be the house. I mean,
it was definitely the house.
Yeah, so it's got to be them. Yeah, so I'm glad they're still doing some good stuff. Maybe I'll try to reach back out to them. I just wanted to try to throw some money at them, try to help them out. But hey, you can only do what you can do. But hopefully they get that project up and running. I think that's great, man. We got to own our history because, again, they don't give a damn about us. And I got to go myself. I got a 3:00 real quick. But
are you big time in the show, Uncle Pooh Bear? That's what you're doing now?
No, man. This is actually
two back spread, big time. It's all right. I'm just messing with
you. Double back, man. Double back, Freddie. But this is for the boys, man. With our Turo business. So I got she either 20 or 21-year-old. Somebody in our mastermind, their daughter started a Turo business early this year, and she just bought her second car. So she's elevated. So she wanted to give us some pointers on, how to properly run the business. So I'm trying to help them out. and figure that out. So
that sounds like money.
Yeah, be interesting. So anyway, I ain't want to big time the show, right? But I'm double vaxxed and I'm drinking with y'all. So if y'all still on when we do
Did he say a friend with a touring business?
No, it's like a car rental app business.
Oh, okay.
It's called Toro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just imagine like Airbnb for cars.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa's like Airbnb.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole.
All right, but I'll be back if y'all still on. But good talking.
Well, actually, yeah, I gotta get ready for another meeting too. So
it's all right. You know, we didn't have fun today. You know.
Yeah, I got to make sure my work is done as soon as my last meeting is over. As long as in case I got to baby somebody.
Well, so, let's do our final thoughts then. What's your final thought, Auntie?
Let's pray for me as I make it through this weekend without choking your uncle. That's my final thought.
What's your final
thought? My final thought is, no, I was gonna be ignorant, but let's see. I'll say, man, study our history, right? There's a lot right underneath our noses, man, that you wouldn't know about unless you went and did the research yourself, because people that talk like they're your friends, they often are lying to you. That's what I was getting into. Real quick, Malcolm X, I was just listening to Malcolm X talk about the white liberal, and he was just talking about how he's always smiling, always in your face, always seeming like they're helping and they're interested, but they're not. They're just delaying your progress. I think the bottom line, my takeaway is we got to do whatever the revolution looked like in your mind. We got to be part of it. We got to control it, and we got to lead it. You can't depend on anybody else to do it for you.
That's dope.
All right, well, Grandpa, what's your final thought this week?
My final thoughts?
Yeah.
George Jefferson. We moving on up.
Ever the optimist.
Incremental, but we moving on up.
Ever the optimist.
Hey, y'all heard the word.
You know, that's true. I mean, positive stuff.
Yes, sir.
Matthew, you finished that stuff too? Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm sweating. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating all out. I don't even feel nothing. I'm just drinking.
Oh my goodness.
That's the beauty of drinking with Grandpa in his room. You think you're going to get a little inebriated, but you just sweat it all out, and it comes out so fast out your pores.
Oh my gosh.
My final thought is, I'm just happy that we have that. I got to spend time with Grandpa today. Nothing really monumental. It's just cool that I got to take some time, just hang out.
That is monumental. The act itself is monumental.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Listen, Auntie, she'll beat you up.
Yes, sir.
Auntie is not a game.
No, just saying that because we're so easy to rank stuff. And, it's just like, as opposed to just letting it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you have your grandfather, the fact that you like your grandfather, and the fact that you can spend time with him, that's just amazing, period. That is always monumental. That's why, honestly, we drink those bourbon counties so much on this show. When we would buy those, we would just let them sit for special occasions. And we realized just being on this show with you all is a special occasion. It doesn't have to be a birthday or an anniversary or Valentine's Day or whatever. We don't have to be anywhere. The fact that we're with you all, even though it's virtual, that is enough. And that is a celebration. Everybody doesn't get that. And I'm going to continue to give you your roses, nephew. This is still, I tell you every time, I love what you've done. This is amazing.
Ooh, thank you.
That's my extra final thought.
Oh, yeah, don't forget, watch Troy's son on Ultra Ego on Fox. I'm hopefully that's the right Instagram name. That's what he said, but in case it's not,
it is.
Okay, find the show. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna watch it just to support.
Yeah, he's good. I don't know. From their IG, they haven't posted much. It looks like they're just about to start.
Okay, September 12th. Ultra Ego on Fox. Shout it out. But you ain't. Oh,
what day? Every day?
September 12th. That's what the first episode is. I'm not sure it's every day. It's probably weekly.
On weekly. On a weekend? I mean, one day or what?
Might be weekly, like just one day a week.
Yeah, I think it's just weekly.
Oh, okay, 1 day a week.
Yeah, but
and that's
you don't know what day that would be, though.
But what was I gonna say? For the people who watch this show who want to see replays, because that has been asked about before. What is this called? Go on YouTube and look for the. I'm about to just type and put on the screen. Title Fear Ranking Show. All right. Oh, there's no W that came. Oh, it only gives you so many characters? Real? Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah. It's got to
It's
drop
sensitive.
it a little bit to shake it up.
Jesus, I spelled it wrong. I'm typing on my grandfather's thing, and it's like it is. You gotta. He's like you say, you gotta be sensitive with it. It's gonna come back on.
Oh my goodness, y'all so funny because your uncle was on my computer this morning doing something, and you'd have thought that it was a whole new system. He's like, this new keyboard is so different. I can't figure. He kept hitting F12. I'm like, just stop hitting F12. Just hit the button that you're looking for. Y'all are so funny with new computer. I say y'all, but I do the same thing whenever I'm on anybody's keyboard. I'm like, this feels awkward. This is not how it's supposed to feel.
Well, that actually explains a few things when we communicating with Grandpa in here, but he knows what he's doing. So if y'all want to see replays of the show, go on YouTube, look for the Untitled Bear Ranking Show. It should not be hard to find us. But thanks, everybody. Auntie's always spending time with us, even though Uncle Pooh Bear big timed us. So we'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. Can't wait, Grandpa. Other hand.
All right,
other hand. The camera. There we go. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. See ya.